Big developing news as it is being reported that TNA Wrestling is reportedly open to moving their flagship show iMPACT to a WWE associated network, and on top of that, moving iMPACT from Thursdays to Wednesdays to go directly head to head on this aforementioned WWE associated network against Tony Khan's AEW, specifically their flagship show AEW Dynamite. And the rumors don't stop there, because it's also being reported that former UFC owner Lorenzo Fertitta could be involved in a rumored sale of TNA Wrestling. We'll let you know all of this and what could be absolutely huge for the pro wrestling world in this developing news story. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling, and this could be absolutely huge when it comes to the landscape of professional wrestling. As we know, TNA's media rights are on the market, and there could be a seismic shift in the wrestling landscape brewing as a result. Now, this comes courtesy of John Alba, who was first to report this yesterday for Sports Illustrated, but it's continued to be corroborated by others like Sean Ross Sapp and others, and even one step further, there are now rumors about a possible sale of TNA Wrestling and what that could also mean too. Now, the takedown on SI say they've been closely monitoring TNA's ongoing media rights distribution discussions. Now, last month, TNA Wrestling President Carlos Silva indicated that the company, alongside CAA, that being Creative Artist Agency, was evaluating the rights of an average annual value of between $7 to $10 million, with a variety of distribution platforms in the running. While August is not typically a newsworthy period for media rights, this year, of course, has been an anomaly. Earlier this month, WWE inked a deal with ESPN and Disney that will see the worldwide leader carry WWE premium live events starting in 2026, and the entity is also open to acquiring WWE's full video library should it become available. Additionally, TKO spun UFC into a gigantic $7.7 billion distribution deal with Paramount to air its shows on Paramount Plus. Silva previously told the takedown on SI that TNA was hoping to have a new media rights lined up around Bound for Glory in October. However, in a conversation on Wednesday, he indicated that the recent movement in deals for WWE and UFC has changed the playing field for TNA and led to more conversations scheduled for later this month. The TNA president now claims there is what he's calling positive momentum in the negotiations. The question has continued on, however, as to where TNA could land. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer noted 2 weeks ago that the CW or A&E could emerge as a potential new home for TNA, which of course is very noteworthy considering they both have WWE ties. The CW hosts WWE NXT on Tuesdays, where TNA is regularly featured as part of this working relationship between WWE and TNA Wrestling, while A&E airs WWE-produced content, mainly documentary content like WWE LFG or WWE Rivals, Hidden Treasures, those kind of shows. Now, the takedown on SI are reporting they have learned in recent days that the rumor mill regarding those networks has picked up what they're calling significant steam. Multiple independent sources tell the takedown on SI there have at least been discussions of TNA Wrestling moving to a WWE associated network, and that the company is even open to shifting from Thursday to Wednesday nights to go head to head with AEW Dynamite. Now, this is a massive story if indeed accurate, and while it was not directly indicated that the destination would be the CW, it was expressed to the takedown on SI that the CW's interest in the promotion is legitimate and that some WWE stakeholders would like TNA to be a part of the network. Again, it would make sense. TNA is regularly featured on NXT, and there could be a situation where you see WWE NXT on Tuesdays and then TNA iMPACT on Wednesdays on the same network, and you could continue the crossover between the shows. Now, according to the SI, it's not clear how far those discussions have progressed, and it was stressed that nothing has been signed as of yet. When asked directly about the rumors on Wednesday, TNA President Carlos Silva acknowledged the ongoing nature of the media rights discussions, saying that more meetings would be held later this month and that no deals have been completed at this time. He did not, however, deny the rumor of conversations to run against AEW. Currently, the original series Family Law and Good Cop, Bad Cop in the 8 p.m. through 10 p.m. Eastern time slots on the CW against AEW Dynamite. After being asked further about the notion of going head-to-head with AEW, Silva told the Takedown on SI that any possible move TNA makes is not done on the basis of competition, but rather it would be about what is in the company's best interests. Now, multiple sources believed, according to the Takedown on SI, WWE has some degree of influence in the TNA media rights discussions with a potential partner involved, but Silva said that WWE's relationship with TNA at this juncture has not extended beyond the talent exchange and promotion that viewers have seen throughout 2025. He had also acknowledged that the CW and A&E were in the running for TNA programming in a previous interview with the Takedown. Meanwhile, Meltzer claimed on Wrestling Observer Radio Wednesday night that WWE wants to make TNA Wrestling the number 2 promotion in the business and is actively seeking to harm All Elite Wrestling. He said this was evidenced by WWE exploring holding John Cena's retirement match on December 27th, a date that would counter-program the AEW World's End pay-per-view. WWE had been shopping it earlier this year for December 13th instead, but it looks like these plans could have changed. Meltzer also added that it, quote, isn't the only thing. There is so much going on that will probably be breaking in the next couple of months when it comes to different things. They really want TNA to become the other promotion because they can control TNA. He also suggested that WWE wants to actively harm AEW before they sign a new media rights deal with WBD in 2027 or possibly 2028 because it would make the company incredibly profitable and therefore AEW would not be going away anytime soon after that. Therefore, they want to make sure AEW is out of business by 2027, the time that their current TV deal with WBD comes to an end. Certainly a massive story. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below. But it's only one half of a massive day of news when it comes to TNA Wrestling. But before we get to the next part of this story, which could include a possible sale of TNA Wrestling, first, we've got to talk about NordVPN. This video has been created in collaboration with NordVPN. Now, right now, WWE just announced a brand new United States media rights deal that will see all of their PLEs head to ESPN's new streaming service beginning in 2026. And there's a bit of uncertainty about how much that's going to cost you, the consumer, and how much you could be charged to watch WWE PLEs beginning in 2026. Meanwhile, over here in the UK, we get to watch every episode of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single PLE, including WrestleMania, SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series, plus a selection of WWE archive shows as part of our regular Netflix subscription. We also get to watch episodes of Saturday Night's Main Event on YouTube for free, and you can too with NordVPN. All you have to do is get a plan with NordVPN and have a virtual private network. What's that? Well, this is a service that protects your internet connection and privacy online. VPNs create an encrypted tunnel for your data, protect your online identity by hiding your IP address, and allow you to use public Wi-Fi hotspots safely. This allows you to change your location to countries all over the world, including here in the UK. Therefore, you can have access to programs on streaming services like Netflix and YouTube that won't be available to you in your country. Therefore, you can join the rest of us and watch episodes of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and WWE PLEs as part of your regular Netflix subscription. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself a plan with NordVPN by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the video description or the pinned comment in the comment section. Right now, you can get up to 72% off and an Amazon gift card too. The bigger the plan, the bigger the reward. Scan the QR code, click the link in the video description or the pinned comment in the comment section and get NordVPN today. Now, let's talk about a possible sale of TNA Wrestling as well, because there is a massive rumor going around. This comes courtesy of Sean Rossap of Fightful Select, and he's talking about some reckless speculation. Now, not as much reckless speculation as much as relaying some wild, unsubstantiated rumors that are going to emerge regardless, and it surrounds the report of the possible TV rights and rumors of a possible TNA Wrestling sale. As we just spoke about yesterday, John Alba of Sports Illustrated reported that TNA Wrestling was open to moving to Wednesday nights and opposing AEW as part of media rights discussions. CAA has been helping TNA shop the rights. SI said that TNA President Carlos Silva wouldn't deny the rumors, which is also a similar reaction Fightful Select got when they reached out to the TNA president. TNA being on the market, of course, is nothing new, and Fightful can confirm there have been feelers both from the Anthem side to find potential purchasers as well as potential buyers making offers. Former TNA Wrestling President Scott D'Amore publicly revealed that he made efforts to buy TNA that were unsuccessful. Tony Khan, the AEW President, CEO, and owner of that company, also revealed that he was approached about potentially buying TNA before AEW started. However, sources have indicated to Fightful that a few years ago, Khan was approached once again and opted against it. One of the people that Fightful spoke to said there wasn't a lot of value for AEW in a TNA purchase because most of the veterans in the company are on the ROH library as opposed to TNA Wrestling's library. Sources in All Elite Wrestling had also heard claims a couple of weeks ago that the CW network could be an option, and shortly after, Wrestling Observer reported that A&E was rumored too. Both networks have direct ties to WWE and parent company TKO as they broadcast WWE programming. WWE has intentionally spread out their broadcast rights, landing on Netflix, USA Network, CW, A&E, Tubi, NBC, and Peacock. Much of their Peacock content will be moving to ESPN, of course, in 2026. ESPN is also tied to Disney and ABC, Tubi to Fox, and USA Network to Universal. TKO's UFC content, of course, will move from ESPN to Paramount/CBS in 2025, and it doesn't end there. Another interesting connection are rumors of former UFC owner Lorenzo Fertitta possibly being involved. Now, Fightful are told that his name emerged from meetings this week, and earlier, Conrad Thompson, of course, someone very much in the know, very strong wrestling podcaster with strong links to various different companies, posted an ominous gif saying, "Lorenzo." Now, Fightful were told that was in response to rumors going around in wrestling that Lorenzo Fertitta could, for some reason, be involved in a rumored sale of TNA Wrestling. Fertitta obviously is tied to TKO as he formerly owned UFC, which is now under the umbrella of TKO Group Holdings. Fertitta did business with Dana White for decades. White is still the UFC CEO. WWE and TKO have made heavy moves to counter-program AEW, with them ramping things up since 2024 specifically. The company ran a holiday tour live event up against AEW World's End in December of last year, then NXT Battleground against AEW Double or Nothing. WWE also planned a weekend of shows in Atlanta, including Goldberg's retirement match, WWE Evolution, and the NXT Great American Bash premium live event against AEW All in Texas. Then NXT Heatwave up against AEW and New Japan's Forbidden Door pay-per-view. There are also all but confirmed rumors, of course, that Brock Lesnar versus John Cena in an unannounced PLE is going to be up against AEW All Out next month. There have also been rumors WWE is considering running John Cena's WWE retirement match up against the AEW World's End pay-per-view this year too. Now, Fightful say they should specify they haven't confirmed any of this regarding a TNA sale to be true, but it was going to emerge soon anyway, and Fightful figured they'd provide as much context as possible. So certainly this is a developing story, and what do you make of it all? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on TNA possibly moving to the CW or A&E and going up against AEW Dynamite head-to-head on Wednesdays? And what are your thoughts on a possible sale of TNA Wrestling that could involve someone who had previously owned the UFC, which of course is owned by TKO, who of course owns WWE as well. How do you think the wrestling landscape is going to change? Is it going to change at all? What are your thoughts on how TNA would do on Wednesdays versus AEW? Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe. As you can see, we're now less than 250 subscribers away from 24,000 on our road to 25k in 2025. But you can become a member of the WN365 roster as well. The link's in the video description below. You can also scan the QR code. You get your badges, your emojis, and your exclusive members-only content. And a reminder, you can also save with NordVPN. Get up to 72% off plus added perks if you scan that QR code, use that link, and get a NordVPN package. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. As always, more breaking news coming up in the future, plus countdown videos, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.